What am I gonna do now? Good morning. Whoops. And we're back. Looking 10 times better, if I do say so myself. My eyeliners are in, so pardon the slur. But what's good, Stushy? You should go Stushy. Back with another video. If you are new, hey boo, my name is Stushy. To all my returning subscribers, welcome back to the channel. We're happy to have you guys back. Check out a brand new video. So today, you guys can tell that I'm super excited. It is 6:30 in the morning. And today is my last day of work because I quit my job. I know now. I'll get into it a little bit later. I gotta get going, okay? We have currently arrived, and I just want to let you guys know that a bitch never beats her face for work. I mean never. Like, I work 6 to 2 normally, 6:45 to 2:45, and ain't nobody got time for that. But today, I gotta show them how Stushy really comes out. I gotta show them. I mean, I've done my face maybe once or twice at like an 11 o'clock shift, but those are rare because I never work those. But girl, I don't know if y'all could see the highlight from this camera, but so they're gonna be like, what is that? What are you wearing? Let me know about it. So I'm feeling really good. As y'all can see, my energy is really up, and it's 6:38 in the morning. What do you think? And I'm gonna work this little shift of mine. I'm gonna bring my ass back, and I'm gonna explain what occurred, what transpired, what made me come to this ultimate. I officially just walked out of my job. I quit my full-time job today. Well, I actually put my month in at the beginning of the month, but today is officially my last day being at that place. Excited for what life has to offer me in the upcoming months. I'm excited for what life has to offer me in the next year. And the universe got me, God got me. I'm not worried about it. I'm not stressing about it. None of that. I'm gonna get into why I quit my job. But first, let me get home. Okay, so I am back in my house. Let me take these AirPods out because I'm not on the phone with anyone at all. I'm back in my house, and you guys are kind of like propped up on my makeup brush holder slash a bronzer palette. A lot's going on. I just didn't feel like putting you guys on my ring light, so I hope this angle is okay. Let me turn off my fan. Hang on. So let me first start off by saying I don't want anyone to one day randomly get up and quit their job because I did it. I doubt that anyone would do that, but just if you were thinking about doing it, at least have a plan, or have something in mind before you do it. I know a lot of people probably hate their jobs, and I definitely hated this one, but I just wanted to put that out there. I don't want anyone going and saying, oh, Stush quit her job, so I feel like I need to do it too. No, have a reason for quitting the job and have a backup plan if you're going to quit your job. Like, don't just go out there and quit your job and be like, fuck it, I'll figure it out tomorrow. Like, I mean, you can do that, but at least please be in the mind state and the proper mind state to say, I can figure out something tomorrow. Have a backup plan, a hustle, something that you need to rely on, because at least unless you have parents that are going to pay your bills, or unless you know, have a sugar daddy or something that can cover your way of living. But I just wanted to make that clear. So I'm not gonna get into where I worked. I worked full-time. Oh, is my lash coming off, bitch? My face has been done since like 5 o'clock. When you guys saw the beginning of this vlog, it was very early. But I'm gonna do a rewind. Nah. So I've been working at this place for approximately a year. And probably 6 months in, I realized this ain't it, champ. Like, I don't like this. I don't see myself really lasting here. I've been wanting to quit, but I was like, no, you know, I'm gonna thug it out. I'm gonna thug it out. I can make it work up until, you know, I really need to leave. I can make it work. Until I realized that it was messing with my sanity. Not to say that I was going insane, but I found myself really unhappy. I found myself not to the point where I was like, you know, want to do anything harmful to myself or anything, but it just wasn't worth my sanity, if that makes sense. It wasn't worth the stress that I felt like I endured. It definitely wasn't worth the pay. Don't say, well, I'm not gonna say this again. Do what you feel is best for you. You only know what's best for you. Okay, Lash, stay on for the video. I just need you for the video. I personally know, well, I think I know what's best for me. And I knew this wasn't it for me. There was better things. There are better things. So I felt like it wasn't worth my sanity, and I felt like I was mentally drained every single day. Like my shift is typically, I said it earlier, 6 to 2 or 6:45 to 2:45, and when I tell you I get home at 2 and I'm beat like I've been slaving. So I would always have to take a nap, and I would take a nap typically from like 2 to 4. By the time I get up, if I have to edit or film, I would do that at that time and prepare to upload, cook dinner. By the time I turn around, it's 8 o'clock. I'm getting in the shower, preparing for bed the next day because I have work at 6 a.m. in the morning. I was not enjoying life. I feel like a lot of people get comfortable with the fact that you literally wake up Monday looking forward to Friday. Like, I feel like that's not good. Like, you shouldn't be just looking forward to the weekend. Every day should be fun. It shouldn't just be Saturday, Sunday. This is also going back to do what you love. So I didn't love this. This job did require a bachelor's degree. I did get my bachelor's degree in 2016. So it worked. It was my very first job that actually required a bachelor's degree. Everything that I was working prior did not require a bachelor's degree. So I was ecstatic when I got it, but then I came to the 6 months period and I was just like, this ain't it. Nonetheless, I thugged it out. I believe that I would have made a year. But yeah, I go back to saying I was mentally drained and there was no quality of life to me. I would have weekends off normally, and those 2 days went by entirely too quick. I was literally dreading Mondays, and I feel like one shouldn't dread working. You should like to go to work. I know a lot of the population probably is not like that way. There are a few people that actually like their jobs, celebrities, I'm sure. There are, you know, some people that genuinely like probably being a nurse, being a doctor, you know. There are certain things that you are called for, and don't come for me. My face has been done since 6 a.m. But yeah, this wasn't my calling, let's just say that. So I put in my month at the beginning of the month. I also feel as though a lot of millennials, we put our job first, and sometimes that's not good in the sense of, I remember literally having the flu and still going to work. I want to make the note, if it hasn't been made already, don't do that. Your health comes first. I've driven to work when there's a snowstorm and there's a travel ban. Don't do that. I don't care how much they're paying you. If you have a Jeep or something like that, good for you. But I have a little old Nissan Onyx, my little old Nissan, and she was getting stuck. I'm terrified of driving in the snow. Had I been presented with that task now, I would have stayed home. I'm sorry. It's just, is it really worth it? So moving forward, this goes to say, not everyone is built for a 9-to-5. I understand that some people are, and this is also not to say that I'm clowning anyone with a 9-to-5. Some people are built for a 9-to-5. Some people are entirely happy with the fact that they can go to work at the exact same time every single day, get off at the exact same time. It might work for some people, especially people that might have children that need to get off at this time to go pick their kids up off the school bus or whatever, have you, go to PTA meetings or whatever. It's just not for me. I don't like the fact that, I mean, I can work under someone else. It's not to say that I like working in a group. I don't mind having a manager or anything like that, but this place, it just wasn't that. My manager was never really ever around, and a lot of people might say, oh, that's great, but no, because when you actually need them to be around, they aren't, and then you can't solve a problem, and it becomes your problem when you can't solve that problem. Like, you're not qualified to solve that problem, and then if shit hits the fan, now it's your problem when it was never your problem to begin with, if that makes any sense. But nonetheless, we're not going to get into that. But this is not to clown anyone with a 9-to-5. I respect you guys, because sis, this is also not to say I will never work a full-time job ever again. It's not that, but the hours sucked. It was nice to get out early, but the waking up early really drains you. It really does. And then you're dying in dire need for a nap when you get home, and then by the time you wake back up, your day's done. So this is not to say I will never ever get another full-time job, but it has to be something that I truly enjoy. It's not going to be something that's going to mentally drain me, physically drain me. Never done a sit-down desk job, and trust me, I wasn't just doing paperwork. I don't want you guys to think I was just doing paperwork. But yeah, I'm used to being on my feet. I'm used to running around. I'm used to dealing with a different clientele, if that makes sense. clientele that usually tip. Wink, wink. Not like that. Like food service, restaurant, food service type of style. But yeah. So that's that on that. Period. Poo. I'm done with it. I don't want to talk about it. It's over. It's clipped. But I do want to make a note that if you do, and this is just for future bosses, future team leaders, future entrepreneurs that may have people following suit, that may have an assistant, that may have a person that you might be training, or they might have the potential to replace you at some point if you're leaving something. This is for all of you guys. If you're working with someone for a period of time, long periodically time, no, for a period of time, when they leave, regardless of how you may feel about them leaving, regardless of if you found someone to replace them, you can't be upset about a person moving forward to accomplish their dreams, to face their fears and go out into the real world and do what they wholeheartedly love. You can't be upset about that. On the person's last day, you should definitely say, you know, thank you. This is me shaking your hand. Thank you so much for working with us. We enjoyed, you know, working with you. We appreciate all that you've done. We've appreciated all the ideas that you've given us, all the ideas that you've implemented or, you know, put into the mission that we're trying to accomplish. At the end of the day, we appreciate your service. Simple as that. We appreciate your service, regardless if you believe it or not. If you appreciate their service or not, it's just the right fucking thing to do. But rant, wink wink. You should do that. You shouldn't have your employee or your employee or your assistant or your coworker or whatever leave without telling them bye. You know, even if you believe it or not, even if you're saying it out of your heart or not, it's nice to at least have the person that you've been working for a year say, hey, we appreciate your service, good luck on all your future endeavors, you know, the whole charade that you give people when they're leaving. Good luck to you. Nonetheless, I really enjoyed working with a lot of my coworkers. If I didn't get to see you guys, I know this is, I'm telling the Stush gang, but a lot of y'all are Stush gang members. But yeah, a lot of my coworkers are characters. I love you guys. I appreciated every single minute of the day with you guys. That's that on that chapter. That chapter is finished. It's done. It's over. It's gone. It's finito. We're not gonna talk about it no more, and that's that. I know you guys are probably thinking, what the hell is she gonna be doing next? She don't got no job. What you finna do, sis? Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. We got some good things coming out. With that being said, thank you for watching today's video. Give the video a big thumbs up, because in the next one, I'm gonna be telling you guys what I'll be doing next. So be sure to stay tuned for that video, because it's gonna be dropping